Good morning. It's Thursday, so it's time for another writing lesson. Today we're going to be looking at the nursery rhyme Jack Sprat, and we're going to be using Gretchen Bernabei's text structure of win-win to talk about how two people might like different parts of the same thing. Remember that when I do my nursery rhymes, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to read it all the way through first by myself. Then I'm going to read one line and let you repeat after me. Then I'm going to try to let you say the whole nursery rhyme by yourself. Okay, so let's take a look at it. Again, the nursery rhyme for this week is Jack Sprat. Jack Sprat could eat no fat, his wife could eat no lean, and so between them both, they licked the platter clean. Okay, now I'm going to read a line and you repeat after me. Ready? Jack Sprat could eat no fat, his wife could eat no lean. And so between them both, they licked the platter clean. All right, great job. Now let's let you guys try it by yourself. Okay, I'm going to give you a little bit of time to read it by yourself. Ready? Go. Awesome job. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at our text structure. Ready? One man's problem. So let's look back at our nursery rhyme. What was one person's problem? Jack Sprat could eat no fat. Good job. Next one, another person's problem. What was another person's problem there? His wife could eat no lean. Very good. And so what did they do? One thing that solved both of their problems. What could they do to solve both of their problems? Very good. They shared it. And so between them both, they licked the platter clean. Now, going back to some of the vocabulary in there, a platter is like a big plate. So it would be not just a little dinner plate, but a big platter that they would put all their food on. So now let's go ahead and take a look at our prompt for this week. Think about how you and someone else like different parts of something. Okay, so this can be anything. We can go ahead and brainstorm and we can think about different places we could go. For example, you might like to go to an amusement park. Some people might like to go on the really, really fast rides. Some might like to go on the slow rides. Some might even like to go to the musical shows that might be there or to see the characters that are there. We can talk about the different TV programs. Some people might like science fiction. Some people might like crime drama, comedy. There are many types of different TV shows, different movies. We might talk about different parts of food, and that's the one that I'm going to look at, is when cooking dinner, my two daughters are the exact opposite. So let's go ahead and take a look at the text structure, and we're going to form a kernel essay with it real quick. So one person's problem. Well, my daughter Courtney does not like to eat vegetables. So I'm going to write that down. Courtney does not like to eat vegetables. Now, my daughter Jocelyn's different. She's almost the exact opposite of Courtney. Jocelyn doesn't like to eat meat. She loves vegetables. So Jocelyn does not like to eat meat. So one thing that solved both of their problems, well, they shared their meal and made it go further. So again, this is our kernel essay. So it's not the entire thing. Obviously, it's not very long at all, but this is the bare bones. This is where we start, and then we can elaborate it when we go into writing our first draft. So again, I'm going to think about how you and someone else like different parts of something. For this demonstration, though, I went ahead and talked about my $2 instead. So we're going to first talk about Courtney. So Courtney does not like to eat vegetables. Again, I'm going to use a bada bing of what I saw at the dinner table. So we were sitting at the dinner table about to eat when I noticed Courtney looking at her plate in disgust. Big word there. That means that she really doesn't like it. Her mouth kind of got nah and everything. Again, with the bada bing, where are we? Well, we're sitting at the dinner table. What do I see? I see Courtney looking at her plate in disgust. Okay. Now we can add another 5 cents sentence if we want to. We can go and just go into our Bing. It all depends on what you want to do. I'm going to go ahead and add another 5 cents sentence in there. Okay. I heard Courtney say, I hate vegetables. So, hearing, another one of our 5 senses. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead into our Bing, either thought or feeling on my part. Okay, I thought to myself as I looked at her plate, I did put a lot of vegetables on her plate. Now, we can look at our second box, another person's problem. Jocelyn does not like to eat meat. Jocelyn looked from across the table and saw Courtney's plate filled with vegetables. Okay, again, I'm starting at bada bing. You don't have to only use one. You can use it as many times as you want. It's a great way to start paragraphs. So I'm starting again. Where was Jocelyn? Jocelyn was sitting across from the table. Again, I have part of my da in there too of a 5 cents sentence. I have her seeing something. She saw Courtney's plate filled with vegetables. Now I can add another one. She felt her stomach leap for joy with the sight of all of the vegetables on Courtney's plate. Now, I still haven't talked about that she doesn't like to eat meat. I'm going to go ahead and put that in my Bing. This time I'm going to use an emotion. She was saddened, though, when she looked at her plate and saw that there weren't many vegetables there. Instead, she saw many pieces of small cut up chicken. So there's the emotion sentence. She was saddened by the thought of what she saw, that she didn't have many vegetables on her plate. Now, one thing that solved both of their problems. They shared their meal and made it go further. I looked at both of my daughters and decided that I would help. I took some of the vegetables off of Courtney's plate and placed them onto Jocelyn's plate. I took the chicken off of Jocelyn's plate and placed it onto Courtney's plate. Now they both had more of what they enjoyed to eat. And there, excuse me. And there we go. Again, this is the first draft. I can go back and add stuff. Remember, your writing is never finished. You can always go back and edit. You can always go back and revise, add things to your writing to make it even better. Okay, but let's go ahead and read this again just so that we can hear how it flows. We were sitting at the dinner table about to eat when I noticed Courtney looking at her plate in disgust. I heard Courtney say, "I hate vegetables." I thought to myself as I looked at her plate, I did not put a lot of I did put a lot of vegetables on her plate. Jocelyn looked from across the table and saw Courtney's plate filled with vegetables. She felt her stomach leap for joy with the sight of all the vegetables on Courtney's plate. She was saddened, though, when she looked at her plate and saw that there weren't many vegetables there. Instead, she saw many pieces of small cut up chicken. I looked at both of my daughters and decided that I would help. I took some of the vegetables off of Courtney's plate and placed them onto Jocelyn's plate. Took the chicken off of Jocelyn's plate and placed it onto Courtney's plate. Now they both had more of what they enjoyed to eat. And there we go. All right, everybody. There is the example of the kernel essay, a little bit of a draft on how to take that kernel essay and turn it into a first draft. I hope that you guys enjoyed the video. Like, share this with everybody that you can so that we can get this out there to everybody. Remember, we're all in this together. I'm here. I would love to hear from you guys. So if you want to type your kernel essay or even your entire draft into the comment section, I would love to read it. All right, everybody. Thank you and have a great day.